Coach Saul Phillips. Coach, you want to start the statement? We'll open it up.
Yeah, I want to start out by, in a little bit of a weird manner here. Rob Klinkenfuss last night, Dave Richmond had a health scare back home with one of his infant daughters, and Rob lent Dave his car to drive back home last night. And you know, you think about it, just really impressed with Rob. And Dave was explaining the situation. Luckily, the kid's going to be okay, but it was scary there, certainly for Dave. Maybe it's a parent can relate to that. And before Dave even got the question out, "Can I borrow your car quick?" Blink was like, "I'm on the way over. You can have my car." That's class, and it's a classy program. And they got us tonight. On the game, obviously second half, didn't shoot the ball well enough, and I think that led to some of our defensive problems as well. It allowed them to get out in the open court. We had a stretch late in the first half where we go miss layup, turnover, miss layup. And the game swings at that point, and we were never able to get her quite back on track. Disappointing, but anybody else get the feeling this might not be the last meeting between those two teams? That's my opinion.
Questions?
Trayvon Wright.
X-rays. Ankle.
When will you know?
I don't even know. Do they have an X-ray machine in here? Anybody know? No? Okay. I don't know. Maybe we have to wait till we get back to Fargo to take the X-ray. Feet are not our friends this year, apparently.
What happened there?
He just went up for a dunk, gathered himself, and just rolled his foot over a little bit. No one was around him. No conspiracy theory here. He made a play, went up to gather himself to dunk, and when he did, he rolled his ankle.
So, obviously, any place on the road is tough to play. How does this compare with other places?
Oh, it's a great environment. Their fans are terrific here. It's loud. Obviously, the facility has a lot of amenities to it that are pretty nice. Seems like a pretty knowledgeable fan base, minus the adjectives that a couple of students use. But God bless them, they're having fun. Nobody's getting hurt.
It almost seems like they're waiting for that run, the crowd, and
and their team. Yeah. They operate a lot with Nate penetrating them, kicking out for threes. That's when they're really playing well. And teams like that tend to be a little more streaky. We were streaky. Unfortunately, it was a cold streak. After we missed a couple layups, I thought we reverted to the perimeter a little bit, and we got to get Marshall more than 3 shots. Period. And I thought we certainly went into him enough. We got to get more shots for him. We'll work on it.
Teams find more and more double teaming them. That's what Marshall said.
Oh yeah. And we work on that. We've worked on that since the beginning of the year, knowing that if he became the post player we thought he could, it actually, how do you handle that? Well, I thought our recipe in the first half was pretty good, and I even thought early in the second half, minus the missed layups, it was pretty good. I don't think it's a complete overhaul we're in need of. I think it's a little better execution offensively.
You guys seem to handle the pressure pretty well, especially that first half.
Yeah,
once you got on that run, I think there were 12 straight possessions.
Yeah.
Didn't score.
Yeah, we went cold, and I was worried about that coming in. Obviously, it's different when you're trying to figure out where your points are going to come from. And in the first game, I thought we probably had some of those streaks, those runs that were Taylor take the ball, go make a shot, and that strings together. But I want to be really clear here. We could have lost that game very easily with Taylor Brown. They've won 25 in a row here. 26. Well, 26 now.
Yeah.
Thanks for reminding me. they're a good group. You know, and that's the other thing that I really try to hammer home to my team. It's going to be real easy for everybody to say, oh, look, they can't do it now. We lost 2 Western Illinois on the road and 2 South Dakota State on the road. And guess what? Most teams will lose to those 2 teams on the road in this league. We gotta get back to work and worry about taking care of our home court next weekend. Of all the things of the adversity that we've gone through, that's been the goofiest of it is the timing of it all. Okay, you're gonna lose your best player, you're gonna lose it and then go on the road for 3 games against 2 of the top teams in the league. Timing wasn't a strong point, and that's Taylor's fault. Joe.
How do you explain the free throw differential last 2 games? Pretty lopsided.
I'm gonna watch tape and take a peek at it. We certainly got to get better. We got to move our feet better. We got to not reach as much. But I like my wallet intact.
Anything else for Coach Phillips?